This is one of my favourite chest and shoulder workouts, and it's simply a home workout with just dumbbells. I'm going to warm up using one of these resistance bands. I will put the link in the description about where you can buy that on Amazon. You don't need to use it. You could do the warm up without the resistance band, just with no weight at all. And I'm going to be taking 10 kilo or 22 pound dumbbells. I'm going to be taking 4 kilos, that's about 10 pound dumbbells. And then I'm going to be taking 2.5 kilos, which is just over a pound dumbbells. You might be wondering, what's Melissa going to be doing with a pound dumbbells? All will be revealed. It's going to be just under a 30-minute workout, so it's easily done. I'm going to take this resistance band and we're just going to do a quick warm up to just warm up our chest and shoulders a little bit. And what we want to be doing is we want to take it and we want to stretch it out like this, and then we're going to kind of go back. And if you don't have a band, just do it without anything at all. But what you want to be doing is just doing that kind of movement. So it's kind of like a reverse fly, really. So with the band, want to do about 10 of those, then put it round your back, and then you're going to do 10 presses. So you should be starting to feel that your chest is warming up now. And we're just going to get our shoulders warmed up. So what we're going to do, and again, you could just do it without the band if you haven't got a band, is we're just going to warm up with these lateral raises. And you just want a little bit of resistance to get it warmed up. Don't take it too high, because otherwise it's just going to be just as hard as the exercise. And then you want to go the other side and do about 8 to 10 on that side. And then we're just going to do some like front raises. So that's very similar, but we're going to take both arms together and then raise our arms in a straight line. So we're getting a nice warm up all over our shoulders then. This is actually your front delts. So hopefully your chest and your shoulders nicely warmed up and ready for the workout now. So let's get into it. We're going to get down on the floor to start off with. Now that we've warmed up, the first exercise we're going to do is the good old push-up. And this is an all-round great exercise. There are modifications, so you know many women can't do a full push-up, and that is absolutely okay. So I'm going to just demonstrate before we start. So if you can, you want to be having your arms shoulder width apart and in a plank position, and then going down to the floor, getting nearly right to the floor, maybe nose touching the floor. If you can't do that, have your knees down like that. And if that's too difficult for you, what you can actually do is find a piece of furniture and have your hands raised. So maybe on a coffee table or a chair, and you're going to do the push-up like that. You could also do it against a wall. So that's kind of when you're almost standing. So there are quite a lot of options if you can't do a full push-up. So always do one of those modifications, and it's something that you can get stronger at, believe you me. So let's go. We're doing 3 sets of 10 on all of these exercises. So remember, hands, shoulder width apart, and we're going to go for 10. Well done. Take a rest there. Just going to take a little rest there, and then we're going to go again. We're doing 2 more sets because we're doing 3 sets of 10. And it's absolutely fantastic to work your chest. You know, I did do push-ups, but I didn't do all the exercises I'm going to demonstrate today on my chest. And since I've been doing that, it's really sculpted my physique a lot better by incorporating chest exercises. So they are really important for women. They tend to be something that really guys go a lot for, but women, we need to do chest exercises. And this kind of exercise, like a push-up, is also really good for your core. So let's go again. Well done. Well done if you did the 10 full push-ups. Don't forget about all the modifications I've told you on your knees, your hands raised or hands against the wall. They are all options for you. And if you're first starting out, you're never going to be really good at mastering every exercise to start off with. So even if you're doing modifications now, what you can do when you practice it is actually get better at these body weight exercises. And so, you know, they are doable for anyone. You just got to give yourself time to master them and get better. So let's go for the last set of these. Well done. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate the next exercise. I'm actually taking quite a heavy weight and a sort of lighter weight. We're going to do something called a superset. Once I've finished showing you, then we'll get into the exercise. So you want to be lying, and you might want to take a mat. I'm just going straight on the carpet here because it's easier for you to see me. And you want to have your dumbbells by your side, your heavy ones to start off with, and then some lighter ones. And a superset is when you perform one set straight after the other. So we're going to lie on our backs, and then we're going to do chest presses. You can either have your knees up or knees down. It doesn't really matter. So we're going to do chest presses, and then we're going to put those dumbbells down, and then we're going to go straight into chest flies. And if you've got a bench at home, it's even better, but not everybody has a bench, because what you'll find is with the floor being there, you can't get your arms all the way down. So that's a demonstration of the exercise. So we're going to do 3 sets, but each set is sort of 20 because we're doing 10 on each of those. So it's quite hard to get the dumbbell up. So always get yourself into position first before you start. Ready, and then we're going to go for 10. Eight, 9, 10. And then we're going to pick up the lighter dumbbells, because this is a bit of a tougher exercise to do on that heavy weight. And then we're going to go for 10. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Well done. And so what that does is it's 2 exercises on our chest, and it's actually really overloading the muscle. So we want to achieve what's called progressive overload, and exercises like that, which are called supersets, where you perform one exercise straight after the other without rest, are really good. You can do them with the same body part, that's what we did there, or you can do them with different body parts. You can also do something called drop sets, where you start off with a heavy weight, which is what we did, and then you move down to about half the weight, which is actually what we did there as well. So those are really good for really working the muscle and really overloading it. And for somebody like me, where I've got up to a bit more advanced level, for me, just doing 3 sets of 10 of everything is not probably enough. I need to be doing some of these other types of exercise to make sure that my muscles are continually challenged. So let's go again. Seven, 8, 9, 10. Well done. So move quickly onto the other set of dumbbells, and then we're going to do chest flies. Well done. That was really, really good. If you got through that and you managed to go heavy as well, absolutely fantastic. So we're going to do one more set on this. And I think my battery's going. All right, let's get this set done. Nearly there. 7, 8, 9, 10. Then you're going to take your other dumbbells and do chest flies for 10. That's really tough, isn't it? So even though the other weight was light, that was really, really tough, wasn't it? Right, well done. Let's get into the next exercise. You want to be standing up for this exercise, and I'm going to take my 10 kilos. So it's going to be really, really challenging for me, and I'm just going to demonstrate it. We're going to be doing overhead presses. So you want to go as heavy as you can without injuring yourself. So it can put a little bit of pressure on your back. You can do these seated. That's the other thing. So you don't have to do it standing up. So we're going to be doing 3 sets of 10 on this exercise. So pick out your dumbbells and then let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now I found that really, really challenging on the last 2 reps. That's what you want to be aiming for. I've got quite strong shoulders these days. It has taken me a while. So that was 22 pounds, whatever's good for you. But you can probably find that you can lift heavier than you think on that particular exercise. But the next exercise we're going to do, and that's the final exercise, you'd actually only really want a light dumbbell for the next shoulder movement. So we want to try and go as heavy as we can on this one. We've had a good rest, so let's go again for 10. And you can see there I was really struggling on the last rep to make that look good. So the form did go off a bit, but it means that I was like putting everything into it and almost getting to failure, which is what you want. You also want your elbows to come down to here. So if you're only really doing the top of the movement, probably need to drop the lower weight down because you want them to come on a right angle and then go up again. So because that's quite heavy, we're going to give ourselves plenty of rest, and then we're going to go again for the last set of 10. This one will be challenging because we've just done 2 sets on that. So let's go again. Okay, well done. So let's put those heavy dumbbells down. For the final exercise, we're going to pick up what I call baby weights. I showed them at the start. They're only 2.5 kilos. It's really, really light, but this is actually really tough. Okay, I'm going to demo the final exercise, and we're going to do 3 sets of these on the baby weights. That sounds like it could be easy, but it's probably the hardest exercise out of all of them. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to do lateral and front raises all in one exercise, but it's kind of going all the way round. So that's one set. So if I just show you again without weight, because I don't want to fatigue myself before we've even started, that's one set. So it's really, really good for doing all of your delts. It's going to bring your shoulders out, which is going to give you the illusion of a smaller waist. So we're going to do 3 sets of 10. We're going to make sure we give ourselves plenty of rest because it's going to make your arms burn, believe you me. Right, let's pick up the dumbbells and go. So that's 1. 2. 'I'm going to count 3 because if you don't count, you can lose count. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. It's getting really hard now. 9. 10. So that's 10. Well done if you got all the way through. And I just got to correct myself on the weight because 2.5 kilos isn't 1 pound. 2.5 kilos is about 5 pounds. So because I'm pretty strong, you probably want to be doing 1 or 2 pounds, 4 pounds, if you can get to 5 pounds or 2.5 kilos, like, well done, all kudos to you. I can feel now that's really, really burning there. So I know that that's really working hard. So it just goes to show you, you don't necessarily need to be lifting heavy to actually get those muscles really fired up. So we're going to take a little bit of a breather there and we're going to go again. Are you ready? Let's pick up the dumbbells and then let's go again. Maybe if you can't do it even with a pound, you could just do it without weight. So let's go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one, 10, well done. Well done. So we've got one more set to do of those. I normally do these at the gym with my partner and I have the time, we take it in turns. So I have the time between when he's actually doing his set, which is quite a long time, to give my shoulders a rest, because I can tell you they are absolutely burning now, and you know, they really feel like fire basically. So that's how it should feel, and don't worry if it does feel like that, because that's what you're aiming for. So we've done, with our shoulders, we've only done 2 exercises. We've done one quite heavy exercise that's going to be challenging. It's going to work your whole body doing the shoulder press. This really doesn't work your whole body because it's too light, but what it's going to do is it's really going to hit all parts of your delt, the front, middle and the back part of your delt. So that's what we want. We want those capped shoulders, don't we? So if you are ready, let's go again for the last set. 1, 2, I think we already did 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's getting hard. 7. Come on, keep going. 8. 9. 10. Absolutely fantastic if you got all the way through that. Well done. And just to remind you, I have all these sorts of workouts inside my app. It's called Body by Bikini. I have programs that range from $69 for a one-off program. That's my beginner strength training program, which is an 8-week program. And then there's everything up to kind of intermediate level, which is my level. So do take a look at my website, and don't forget, after that workout, do stretch off.